Boom. Boom. What's up, everybody? You're watching The Beast, and this is Primal Rage. Oh, well, it seems maybe Scarlett Johansson might not be playing Black Widow much longer. That's right. Before we get into today's video, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Don't miss any more reviews. This shit's gonna hit the fan right here, right now. And on with the show. Oh, God. It says, Disney blasts Scarlett Johansson over Black Widow streaming lawsuit. It goes that Disney fired back against Scarlett Johansson on Thursday after the Marvel actress filed a lawsuit, the studio, for releasing Black Widow on Disney+. She claims she had been guaranteed an exclusive theatrical release of the film, and much of her salary was tied to its box office performance. Disney said there is no merit to Johansson's filing. So one has to wonder, with all of this going on, yeah, it's not like she doesn't get paid enough money, right? And secondly, you gotta go up against Disney, you better have good fucking lawyers. Disney has some of the best damn lawyers. But what I'm wondering is, could Scarlett Johansson be fired? Could she be returning in the future as the Black Widow, or are they going to write her off? I mean, look, we had Gina Carano get fired just for some Twitter posts that were harmless. But what about Scarlett Johansson? It says, and this is by Inside the Magic, Marvel replaces Scarlett Johansson in new series. But Benedict Cumberbatch will return. Now, there's ways to look at this. One is that maybe she's not going to be in the series because they're going to fire her. Or two, maybe because of all this lawsuit and because of this stuff, maybe she's like suspended. So they're going to put somebody else in her place. But Benedict Cumberbatch will return. Let's find out. It says, per recent reports about Marvel's upcoming series, What If, which is set to debut on Disney Plus streaming platform on August 11th. Doctor Strange actor Benedict Cumberbatch has been recast by an unknown new cast member. Wow, that sucks. So we don't have Benedict Cumberbatch? However, it appears that Cumberbatch will be reprising his role in the new animated series. What kind of bullshit is that? It was confirmed today that Scarlett Johansson, Black Widow, Natasha Romanoff is also not involved with the series, and that Tom Holland won't be voicing zombie hunter Spider-Man. However, there are plenty of names to be excited about, including Benedict Cumberbatch, Doctor Strange, and Don Cheadle, War Machine, James Rhodey. But what happened to Scarlett Johansson? Has she been fired by Disney? Is Disney considering on firing her? She should have kept her mouth shut. A lot of the stuff that happened with the streaming was due to the pandemic. A lot of theaters were forced shut down. It's not Disney's fault. And Disney's going to win this lawsuit. Look, I'm not pitching for Disney. I think all of us know by now the Beast does not pitch for Disney. That is just some stupid Tricom-owned freaking franchise brand. They cater to China. But what I'm saying is that this girl should have kept her collective mouth shut. One of the highest paid actresses in Hollywood is now, when you go up against the company with a lawsuit, especially one that's kind of dumb like this, they're going to pass this out. They're going to award Disney in favor. And Disney's liable to just fire this broad. Well, if she's been replaced, that's not a good sign either. It also worth noting that Robert Downey Jr., Elizabeth Olsen, and Tom Holland are not included in the What If lineup. The full cast has been listed on IMDb. BD. It is unsurprising that Downey Jr. and Johansson are not returning to voice their Marvel Cinematic Universe characters in this animated endeavor. RDJ previously confirmed his MCU exit, saying he had done all I could with Iron Man. Well, yeah, that's a bummer. Johansson, for her part, recently filed, and here this is why I'm thinking, man, that Disney like maybe put her on suspension, but maybe considering firing her. Maybe she's gone. Let me know what you think about that. Recently filed a $50 million lawsuit against Walt Disney Company, citing breach of contract for the release of her standalone film, Black Widow 2021, which simultaneously hit theaters and Disney Plus premiere access on July 9th, 2021. Look, the movie wasn't going to do that good. The way Scarlett Johansson marketed this movie, there was no way it was gonna last. This was a shit show, and I think Disney knew that. I think Disney was prepared and wanted to cover as much of their losses back from this that they needed. And it's like, so I think, you know, they're going to look at that in the courts. But I think for her pushing this like this, with this kind of a lawsuit, I don't think it's going to work well between her and Disney. This is going to be fucking weird, wouldn't it? So now, I mean, yeah, no big deal. She's not voicing Black Widow. But what about her live action Black Widow movies? They're liable to not have Black Widow anymore. Like, it just was a movie, a standalone movie, and then that's it. They might just bring in somebody else, or maybe her sister, to do the next Black Widow, and oh man, who knows? I mean Black Widow's sister. I don't mean Scarlett Johansson's sister. I don't even know Scarlett Johansson has a sister. Woo! And here we had Deadline, by Deadline, which we covered this. Black Widow Scarlett Johansson lawsuit, actress agent slams Disney for direct attack on her character. The character! Disney owns the character. They own the franchise. Disney can write the character any way they want, whether the actress likes it or not. It's not the actress's character. She is the organ grinder monkey. You twist it, it plays the music, and Scarlett Johansson does the dancing. She's an entertainer. She has to understand her part in that. Her character is based on the writers and what Disney decides to do with these characters, even if the fans agree with it or not. So it's not up to her. It's like, do your job, get paid, and shut the hell up. So she decided to make trouble. It says character and leaving talent out of streaming profit equation. Talent? She don't have any talent. She's a plank of wood with a butt. On Thursday, Disney shamed the two-time Oscar nominee by saying her lawsuit showed callous disregard for the pandemic. A latter of which has been the studio's excuse for taking Black Widow day and date in theaters on and Disney Plus premiere. Disney also outed her $20 million salary for the film, which it claims that, coupled with Disney Plus monies and MCU title, significantly enhanced her ability to earn additional compensation. Oh, yeah, man. It sounds like we might have seen the last of Natasha Romanoff. And if they're canceling out from replacing her in the show, in the series, the animated series of What If, or live action What If, I don't know how they're going to do it. Does that mean that she's fired? Does that mean that is Disney going to fire? Did Disney fire her? Did Disney suspend her? Leave your comments down below and let me know what you think. What do you take from all of this? What do you take? So, wow. It says it replaces Scarlett Johansson, but does that also mean they're going to cancel out Black Widow and bring in a different Black Widow? Because we know that by the Black Widow movie, it's like the Winter Soldier. There are many Black Widows. So Natasha Romanoff might be going bye-byes, and it might go use another Black Widow. And one that doesn't file lawsuits on Disney. Anyway, people, that's the video. Let me know what you think. You want to be kept updated on pop culture and SJWs. If you want to see SJWs cry and bitch and moan at the beast, then wait no longer. Hit that subscribe button. God bless all you out there, and get your rage on. Good night. Woo!